And welcome to the Weekly Blend. My name is Heidi Ellsworth,
I'm Karen Edwards.
and this is
Who's
for the
this?
coffee shops. We have a special guest. Yes, Karen, who is on our screen with us.
Well, good
It's
morning,
our friend
everyone.
Chad. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chad, with Metal Forming. We are so excited to have you here today. This weekly blend is being sponsored by Metal Forming, and so we get to have the special privilege of having Chad Rowe here with us today to talk about IRE. It's 2 weeks away, my friends.
It is. It
Wow.
is 2 weeks away, and I can share with you that I think for the first time in metal forming's history, we're actually pretty prepared. As
You
trade shows go, we all have those last minute scrambles, and we always wonder how is this ever going to get done, and eventually the trade show fairies come along, and everything just works out.
sprinkle their pixie dust.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So, but it's an exciting time. We've got a lot of good things happening in the month of February, right? We've got the Super Bowl, we've got the NASCAR racing, and, the Daytona 500 coming up. And oh, by the way, we have IRE.
Yes.
For
That's
us in
our
the
Super
roofing
Bowl,
world,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do have to ask since you said that, Karen,
Mhm.
who are you rooting for at the Super Bowl?
Oh man, not the Chiefs. How about that?
Okay, not the Chiefs. Chad, who are you putting your money down on?
Well, growing up originally being from Kansas, I have to go with I
Oh.
have to go with the Chiefs. So as a child, I could never get behind their colors. So I was a Dallas Cowboys fan. But between the Eagles and the Chiefs, I'm gonna have to root for the Chiefs.
Okay, now we go. And it's I just show up for the food and beverages. So,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
we'll be all
Right.
good.
really I just hope for a good football game, not a blowout one way or the other.
There we go. A good
And
one. A good
hopefully
halftime show.
some good commercials.
Yeah.
Everybody else would get behind me, and we can start a petition and bring back some good commercials.
Yeah, the
They've been
frogs.
yeah, they've been kind of
Um,
slow.
so Chad, tell us about what metal forming, what do you have in store for us? What are some cool things that are happening at IRE?
Sure. So this year being in San Antonio, which we're very excited about, great location. If you haven't already made your plans or you're on the fence and you've never been to San Antonio, you will not be disappointed. This absolutely is a location to come and see. Oh, so with that being said, metal forming at this IRE show is in booth 11069. And in our booth, we will have our mainstay Schechtel products with our S Touch control system, with our F geometry and conical back gauge, our Yorns double bender with side infeed. We'll have our Schroeder 14 gauge power bend multi with rotating beam. New for this year, we've got a couple new surprises. So our Schlebach Quadro has an all-new Siemens touchscreen control on it
Ooh.
with some new functions that everybody in the industry has been wanting and asking for. So material tracking data per job, material tracking data for the lifetime, the machine operating hours, a lot of really good, exciting new things coming with that Schlebach Quadro. So now you guys are the first ones to hear about this. So thank you for letting me tell you a little bit about it. In our booth, for the first time, we are going to have a 90-inch TV with multimedia displayed, as well as seating for up to 8 people to join us in our technology learning center. So
Wow.
as a as a the generations change and as the younger people are being infused into this industry, we have to teach them, we have to educate them. So as part of our process, and here at metal forming, it's not about the equipment. The equipment is secondary. How can we help our customers and how can we help them grow? We think one of those key things is being able to provide a good education so that customers can make an informed decision about their purchases. So if you get tired of hearing me talk, then maybe don't stop by the booth because I'll probably be talking a lot. But no, so we will have with this big 90-inch, with this technology learning center, we will have at our fingertips then videos, documents, technical, pretty documents, um, anything that we're really prepared to answer customers' questions.
That is
Very
so
cool.
cool.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
thank
know.
you.
Now, Karen, you and I are going to be on the sound stage, but we have whole teams that are going to be going around the show floor, and we're going to be able to capture some of this video.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always exciting to see the new things and to see them.
Yes. And so, sorry, we have a little bit of a pause
I
there. Sorry, on
know.
my
It's
fault.
me, it's my Wi-Fi. It keeps going off and on. Sorry. That's what happens when you go live.
Hey, that's okay. Hey, and we are
Just
live on
keep
LinkedIn and
talking.
YouTube. So, well, okay. So, Chad, that is super exciting. You know, education, that's key. And for you guys to be able to do that, we have some cool video that we did with you over the summer that I maybe we'll see on that 90-inch
You will
screen.
absolutely. There will be pieces of that information will also be displayed. But I think it really shows the dedication from metal forming to at a show of this nature, where typically that real estate is prime real estate for the equipment and the machinery that we bring. That we're able to. That's how important it is to us that we've chosen to use some of that real estate for this technology learning center in our booth.
Yeah. That's cool. And the machines are cool. We always
They
love to
are.
sit there and watch them
Yeah.
and just see what the bending is going on. Well, you know what? It's really interesting that you all are focused on technology, because we have on the homepage of Roofers Coffee Shop today information about roofing technology think tank, Karen, the executive director, and what they're going to be doing at IRE. What's up with that?
Oh, so hopefully my Wi-Fi holds out while I talk. Well, we're going to be doing a lunch and learn the Tuesday before the show, where we are learning about a new solar technology that is from Australia.
Wow.
So it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun. And then we're having a panel. Heidi, you're moderating on Friday morning, all about navigating the technology landscape. We're going to be talking about business maturity and how that plays a role with the technologies that you should be looking at or using. And we also threw a little bit of AI in there because that's real hot right now.
Everybody wants to know how AI is working, Chad.
It's not just hot. It's part of our world.
Yeah.
It's and how do we use it to the best of our abilities? And I think there is a lot to learn about how to use AI and get the benefits out of it.
Sounds like you have the
Absolutely.
technology hooked up with that Siemens screen. That
Well,
it's going to be able to start pulling that data.
yes, we're making a big jump finally into the 2025s.
Yeah. 2025. I love it. Well, one of the things I want to make sure too is for everyone, as we're talking about IRE, go by the metal forming booth, all the booths. We're going to be out in the lobby in Alcove 1, where you can find us with a live sound stage. We'll also have a couple really big announcements that are coming out right at IRE. So stay tuned. You'll be seeing a couple press releases coming out that week. We're going to not totally give it all away, but you'll be hearing them. And next week we'll probably talk about it. Press releases going out next week. So a lot of great big information that's happening coming your way. Also, just a reminder: National Women in Roofing Days on Monday, student competition on Thursday or on Wednesday. Sorry, no,
No,
on
it's Thursday.
Thursday. And then Thursday night is the NRCA awards, where they give the awards out for the student competition. So lots of great stuff going on. Visit the IRE page on Roofers Coffee Shop, and you can see all of this, and you can get your schedule, you can figure out the whole 9 yards. So, and you'll see everything about metal forming. So there you go. Well, Chad, you'll stay with us, right? As we keep
I
going through
will.
this weekly
I will.
blend.
I absolutely will stay. It's
Oh,
always interesting what you guys have
what,
next.
what we decide to talk about. Yeah, I know. Well, okay. Here's the fun part. Karen and I are going to be together in person next week at the Spray Foam Show. Karen, it's going to be great.
It is. It's in Daytona Beach. And I'm going to see you Monday because I'm not leaving before the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing broadcasting live from the show on the Coatings Coffee Shop YouTube channel. So be sure that you subscribe, follow along. You can learn all about what's happening in the world of spray foam.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, I have to tell you, this will be my third time to Spray Foam, I think, and I just love this show. I love the contractors, and it really, we're really looking at the full building, rooftop, walls, insulation, energy savings. I mean, even we just got back from World of Concrete. Spray Foam is very active with concrete foundations and what they're doing there. So the Coatings Coffee Shop. It is the perfect place. And we're going to be having a contractor panel on Wednesday that basically brings experts from the industry and talking about what's going on with contractors in spray foam and helping to share with other contractors. And I'm lucky enough to be moderating that. So lots going on. Stay tuned on Coatings Coffee Shop YouTube.
Shout out to Everest Systems for sponsoring the soundstage.
Yes, Everest Systems. We love having them on. They've been doing so many great things, and they are sponsoring, and we're going to have a number of interviews with them. It's going to be really fun. So, plus a podcast. So, yeah. It's going to be great. Then, speaking of coatings, we have today a coatings talk with Mulehide. And Megan is guest on that. So watch that. It's the fundamentals of coatings. So I'm telling you, we get such great response on these, and Mulehide their training is phenomenal. Also on tomorrow, Thursday, we have our very first Metal Coffee Shop coffee conversations. So Chad, Metal is taking the forefront on Thursday.
I want to hear you say that one more time.
I know. You are a
Metal,
mean person. No, Metal Coffee Shop Coffee Conversations.
Metal Coffee Shop Coffee Conversations. That
Yes,
sounds outstanding.
I know.
What
And
what kind of topics, what things is this about, specifically
you're
about
going to love this. This is
materials?
about how contractors who are doing asphalt shingles, and that's a big part of their business, how they can add, even possibly transition, but definitely add metal tiles to their offerings. So we have the experts from the industry, both in metal tiles, coated metal tiles, and stone coated tiles, who are going to be there to talk about how do you add that to your business and be able to start diversifying from asphalt to metal. So it's going to be very fun. And the audience asks all kinds of questions while we're doing that hour.
Yeah, and I know I'm not supposed to be part of this, but the speaking of technology, just and coatings, the the choices that are available for the end users is just really uh, going through the roof for what people can offer as a contractor, what you can offer to that end user. And these metal tile panels are really a big to do. It's been that way in Europe for some time, but it's really taking off here in the U.S. finally. And the stone coated materials is I've been dealing with it from the machinery side for a number of
Yeah.
years, but it's really popular right now.
It is. I mean, it's so cool. The patterns, the one I loved when I was walking around, I think it was MetalCon a couple years ago, but somebody had duck blind, like
Yeah.
green, it for on the side to go on the side of
Hmm.
buildings or for duck blinds or whatever. It looks like nature. I mean, it's amazing what you can do today.
Yes.
I know. It's so cool. And then Karen, next week we have Metal Talk.
Yes, with Sherwin Williams.
Yeah. And Megan's hosting that one.
Megan, I was frozen for a minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
Megan's going to host that one. Yeah, it's all about the Metal View program and their enhancements to Roofing Passport.
really cool. Again, Chad, this whole Sherwin-Williams has been doing so much in the industry, and along with being the leader in colors, they're also bringing so much technology and resources. Roofing Passport's amazing. So check that out. I was on the practice with Megan. It was so cool. Very good. I just like to listen in on those things. And then on Thursday, we have our coffee conversations. Chad, it's for Roofers Coffee Shop this time, coffee
All right.
conversations. And it's on environmental product declarations. Did I say that right, Karen?
Sustainability. Yes, yes. It's all about sustainability, right?
Yes. All
Yeah.
about sustainability.
Which is becoming an important topic to a lot of end users. They want to know about it.
Yeah, and you know one of the big reasons Suprema is bringing this to the forefront and having this coffee conversation, to Karen's point, is because contractors are being caught off guard when a consultant or an architect or a building owner says, "Where's my EPD?" and they're like, "What?" And so we want to talk about that and how you can, your risk of making sure you're getting the EPDs from your manufacturers, that you have them just like it used to be in the old day. I know they don't call them MSDs anymore, but safety documents, right? The thing. Now it's all about environmental documents. So you need to be able to have that. Don't miss this. Register now. The experts from Suprema know this stuff and they know how to help you protect yourself. So really, really important. Karen, I know we have a little bit of a Wi-Fi thing here, but
I
talk to me
know.
about, we were just talking about colors. What's happening in colors on tiles?
Right. So Eagle Roofing Products released their 2025 color of the year is Santa Cruz Blend, and it's gorgeous. So go out to the newsroom, check that out. I don't even have a tile roof, but I just loved looking at it. It was so pretty.
No
Yes.
hints. No hints at
Oh,
all as to
didn't
what that tint might look like.
did it's Santa Cruz Blend, so it's some browns. It's different variations of brown shades. But you're gonna have to go look for yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I
Go
at
check
least
it
wanted a
out.
hint.
It's in the newsroom along with the RT3 and so much more. Yeah, so much going on there. In fact, we have some articles coming out from Spry. I know we have some articles coming out on metal. I mean, there's stuff every single day. And speaking of stuff every single day, the classifieds. We always have to talk about the classifieds. And of course, we talked about the auction a couple weeks ago. That's coming this week. So if you haven't checked it out, get online, check out that auction. Lots of great stuff. And like Karen was saying, there's welders, there's construction bags. There are so many cool things that you can buy. So if you're feeling a little Amazon push, go to the classifieds instead, and you can buy all kinds of fun stuff. But also, if you don't want to spend any money and you just want to get into a giveaway, Malco has their 75th anniversary and they are giving away all kinds of stuff. So check it out. And you're going to find that in the classifieds. You can find it on their directory. You're going to find it everywhere. But this is really, I mean, you can win all kinds of great tools. Everybody loves tools. So you definitely want to check that out. Um, final thing on the classifieds. We got kind of excited about the classifieds this morning. Is there is an SSQ roof and panel machine on there for you to buy. So check that out. You can always find all kinds of machinery like we talked about, equipters, lysters, SSQ, you name it. Or you can talk to our friends at Metal Forming and get something new, right, Chad?
Come on by. We'll be at IRE. Our website is always available. We're in booth number 11069. Look forward to seeing everyone there.
Oh my gosh. Chad, thank you for joining us. This has been awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, ladies.
And Karen, we'll be in
I
person
know.
together next week. No Wi-Fi
Next week.
problems.
That's right.
We will see you all. Thank you for being live with us on LinkedIn and YouTube. We will see you all next week again for the Weekly Blend.
That was painful. Sorry.
Awesome. I know. I don't think we talked over too much.
I,
Are we off?
well, you know what's so weird is I was fine.